guide my clients to work with their children in very similar ways that I work with them, and a lot of the times I will ask the client if it's okay for me to talk to the kids instead of the client doing it, because a lot of the times that, I remember when my kids were little, like I didn't want to do homework with them because they would just yell at me and they would think I was yelling at them. And it caused a lot of conflict. And, I would make them clean their rooms and they'd say, Mom, don't get rid of this today. And I would say, oh, no, no, I won't, like, and I wouldn't, because I recognized that that caused them stress and made them want to keep more. But somehow, if I talk to them about it, the kids about it, it sometimes relieves the pressure from the parents, and the kids are a little bit more able to say, oh, yeah, I am 10, and maybe I shouldn't be, keeping all of these, stuffed animals anymore, or, pacifiers, like, yes, I could have one secret one and it's going to be, under my pillow, like, fine, but you don't need five backups, you're 10 years old. But, and I try and help the kids and the moms, be okay with it. And I get a lot of clients, and this is kind of going off on a little bit of a tangent, but I think you'll understand. It's, you know, we tend to keep things that we feel have meaning for us. And if we see them every day, they're going to continue having meaning for us. So something that I'll do with some of my clients is I'll say, and I'll push them, but I'll only push them to that point where I see they're about to break. I don't want them to break, I'll be stern, but I don't want them to break. And I do it with the kids too. And I say, what if we put this in the closet and it's still here for you for a little bit? You don't have to get rid of it, or we make a box in the garage for you. And let's see if you can start enjoying some of this other stuff first. And then maybe it will be okay in a little bit of time to let go. Or another thing that I will do with them is say, wow, you have so many stuffed animals here. You are so, so lucky. Like, how wonderful is it that you can surround yourself with all of these? Well, do you know that I live in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, there are so many kids that don't have a single stuffed animal, or don't have, um, coloring books or crayons, or, whatever it is that we're talking about. And wouldn't it be great to let them enjoy some of the love that you have had for this? And I try and get them to understand how something that they've enjoyed so much, but maybe they don't need it anymore, can then become somebody else's treasure. And that has really been fantastic for me. I let a lot of the kids, I'll tell that if the moms want to be a part of it, and they don't want me to do it, I'll say, what, have that conversation and then take your child somewhere, whether it's, a hospital or downtown or somewhere. Unfortunately, right now in California and in a lot of places, there are a lot of homeless people that you can find, and you can safely donate things to them directly. And it's really, really, really touching. And a lot of schools will do collections of things, and they do it during the holidays. But what about all those other times? And I might say to the kids and the moms too, like, hey, you guys probably, for over the holidays, probably do a collection for a family or for a community or whatever. Like, what if you did that now? Think of how special they would feel, these kids, and just trying to give back to the community as well, repurpose as much as you can, because there's such a need for all of that stuff in,
I
in
love
the